Okay. This is basically the first day. I'm hoping it will continue the first day of me basically talking about my day every day until basically I stop. If I can continue. Um, I'll probably make an introduction video explaining why I'm doing these. I'll just be talking about basically my day, things I wanted to share with people if they wanted to watch or not. Um, Basically things that I want to say and I can't say out loud, or maybe to some people it doesn't feel natural, so I do it here on this channel and maybe find my right audience who can watch these videos or maybe like get an interest in them. But I don't think I do this for really the views. It's more of a basically for my personal point of view. It just like basically helps me like deconcentrate my feelings and stuff. So as I've said, I'm just gonna basically talk about my day, um, and yeah, I'm just putting a timer. Yeah, okay. So today was like kind of a special day, you could say, because right now I'm on Friday, 2nd of May, I think. Yeah, May. Yeah, 2025. And in France, where I live, basically you have the Thursdays, which are off due to a manifestation by the workers and people to get this day off of the week as like how's it called again? Basically, it's an off day where nobody works. Basically, like when you have Guy Fawkes in England, it's not really the same, but kind of similar in the way. And so this time was on Thursday, and so we just came back from holidays on Monday. So it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and after Wednesday afternoon, I was basically back in holiday for 2 days. Not 2 days, but a day and a half, and I just did this like one day of school on Friday, which was kind of chill, and basically tomorrow I'm back in the weekend, so this week wasn't really too harsh. I woke up at 8, I think. Yeah, not 8, I didn't wake up at 8, but I had my first lesson at 8, math lesson of 2 hours. It was good until like the middle part. I feel like it's in every class, not every class, but most class, and especially math, where after a bit I don't know if I get tired or I'm just like bored, but I don't manage to get concentrated enough and like learn about the lesson. So it's a bit hard. Yeah, in math, it's my specialty, so I do it because I like it, but it's not really, I don't know, it doesn't really please me that much, to be honest, right now, and since the entire year. After I had like, because on Fridays I have most of the time free time. I had 3 hours basically of free time. Just you don't do anything. You can go out of school, go in like the library or works like where people like classes where people stay. Um, but since I had a lesson of English which wasn't really specified as in uh, the teacher was here or not, we didn't really know if I had like basically 6 hours or 3 hours, then 2 hours, because my day goes from 8 to 10 math, 3 hours of space, um, English 2 hours, and then history. And so if I didn't have this English lesson, it would have made me like a free 6 hour gap of just nothing, and it would have been nice because maybe I could have gone home or like gone somewhere else. But yeah, it's a bit annoying, like since you have to stay from 8 like to 5, sometimes 6, for only to have like 4 lessons or 3 sometimes. It's a bit annoying. So after I went to English, we were like about 15 in the class, which was especially like small compared to like sometimes we were 30, because the other class of the basically it's 2 different classes in one lesson, were in like a field trip basically in Toulouse where I live. So yeah, it was a bit small, a bit empty. Then 2 hours of nothing. I think the first hour, um, I did nothing. Yeah, I didn't do anything. But the second hour I was kind of bored, and I'm basically a huge Pokemon fan. And I went like to the basically toy shop and stuff to see if they had a restock or any new ones. But like since this hobby is kind of popular, they didn't have any. Well, they did, but I wasn't gonna buy like 20 euros for a single pack, and basically a blinder, like a book. I wasn't gonna do that. So instead, I found my first One Piece pack. I was kind of interested. It wasn't too expensive. Um, so yeah, it was kind of funny. It was my first one. I wasn't really hoping for any rare cards. Um, but I don't know. I was just basically like out of curiosity. I don't know if there's any One Piece fan. It's apparently it's a new series. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I went to look at the prices. Some of them were like more than €1, so I was kind of surprised. But I don't know. It was fun. And then I had this one lesson of history, which was, I guess, okay. It was quite windy in the class, because of the windows were open. But yeah, that was okay. And then after history, I went outside to go back home, basically. And how do I say it? Basically, there's these kids in my school, which basically like I'm kind of interested in them, as in I want to get to know them. It would be interesting, like get friends, cause their outfits and stuff seem to match what I like, as in the shoes, the things, and I don't know, they just interest me and the things that they talk about. So I went close by, but yeah, since my social anxiety kicked in, it didn't really affect that much our relationship. So it's still very far apart. But yeah. Then when I went back home, did nothing. And just 1 second. Yeah. Sorry about that. Wait, I don't know if it worked on the camera. So I was saying, went back home, went outside, saw my like chickens, and did the usual like kind of nothing. And so I wanted to talk about like maybe my previous days, because like I've unsubscribed on my Instagram account of like 20 things, 20 accounts, not 20, more than 200 accounts that I thought were unnecessary. basically like most of them, because I feel like I'm having a bit of an addiction, as in phone case. I spend way too long on it, and it's not that the time is bad, but it's just um, keeping me away from the things I could do in this time, as in drawing for like the schools I want to go. I could do a lot more, because I need to produce about like more than 60 finished product and drawings for the schools I want to attend to by March, I think April. And so this time I spend on my phone just like takes it away. So I did that because I thought maybe it the impact wasn't enough, because before I put limits on Instagram, but after the limit is off, basically once you scroll, you just like say I want more time, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, or like just say the things like the time, ignore the time for today. But once you are used, you just forget about it, and like say give me 5 more minutes. And so I don't know, for me it didn't work. I put a time on directly on my phone on the settings, like saying a time limit, but this didn't really work either. I should maybe like change it. And so yeah, I just basically unfollowed to get my interest back on drawing. Unfollowed a lot of people. So basically tomorrow I'm going to my art club, which I go every Sunday morning from 10 to 12. And so I don't know, I think I'll be drawing. I've got a bit of an idea to draw life, as in what's in front of me, buildings, basically the things I see, as in buildings, trees. I don't know, that like the diorama I see, basically for the schools, because my inspiration is kind of low right now. I was doing an animation, but it takes a lot of time and practice too. So I think I'll separate and do something a bit quicker to like fill in the drawings. And I don't think I'll scrap this animation, but it will definitely like take a longer time because yeah, it's a bit big. I have worked on it a lot, so I think I'll finish it, because it's like unfinished like drawings, and for nothing. So it's just like a lot of work which results in nothing. So I think it's a bit dumb. Just leave it now. Yeah. So I think that's enough for my like video of today on the 2nd May 2025. I'll probably end this video and hope that tomorrow I continue and do a second video. I'm hoping this video is also like a motivational one to get me in the hang of it, because this idea of making a video every day has been in mind since a long time, but getting the motivation and just basically the idea of just putting yourself in front of the camera takes a lot of like, I don't know, it's a bit hard. So I'm hoping tomorrow I'll do the same, and so on. Thank you. I'll just end it here.